Well, good evening, everybody. Late afternoon, early evening. It's Sunday. As you can see, I've got a ship going for put in to Sarnia for layup for a month or two. And it is it's the Algo Canada. Hey, Waypoint. Hey, how you doing? And here comes Dominic.
What's going on? It's me. Huh? Where am I? Oh shit, wrong button. That's me, yeah. Rookie error. We had a slight echo for a second. Okay, and away we go. So how have you been?
Well, kind of doing a lot of nothing, today being Groundhog Day. I watched the movie Groundhog on
Yeah,
TV,
yeah, I did that too.
and that's a good movie. But it was built. They shot that in, I think it was 1989.
Yeah. And it's had 6 more weeks of winter.
Yes,
Mm. And Donald is also born on Donald, as in Mudball, is also born on Groundhog Day. So it's an interesting day to be born on, isn't it?
yes,
So happy birthday.
that's exactly right.
Well, we had 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which 104, 40 degrees Celsius, 104 Fahrenheit yesterday,
Holy
and
cow!
ended the day with a pretty biblical thunderstorm.
Wow.
It didn't quite get with the same ferocity to me, but further west of me, bore the absolute brunt of it.
Mia's been kind of slugging around here today. Yeah, I don't think she's feeling well.
Uh, oh, okay. And
But is what it is.
okay.
I can't
Yeah,
change it.
yeah, I know. I know. Is that snow on there?
Where?
On the roof of that
Oh yeah,
building.
that's snow over there.
Okay.
See on the
Well,
ground.
Dusty.
On the ground is snow.
Yeah, okay.
But that's camera on this side of looking across the river.
Oh, okay. So it's snowing in Canada then.
Yeah, yeah, it's over in Canada. So that,
Yeah,
but
so it's snowing in Canada, so it's not your problem.
well, it's supposed to snow, but
Hmm.
a little earlier it was spitting a little bit of snow, but not.
Yeah.
Like, let me go over and see if I can't pull up the weather.
Hmm. There's Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, y'all early.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, I
getting
know.
bored. I watched the movie Groundhog Day earlier, and
Yeah, another little rat.
yeah, my little four-legged buddies,
Yeah, there's another one that make a good stew. Yeah, another scare of the plane today.
Oh no.
Yeah, what was
Houston,
that deal?
Houston, Texas. United Airline taking off, engine caught on fire.
Caught on fire. Yep.
Shit. What's
This
going
morning
on?
this morning on Johnny's show, Joe Fodolio said that he's freaking getting scared to fly to South Florida, and now it
Hmm.
happens in Houston where he's at.
Hmm.
If it had been a Southwest airline, he wouldn't go. I think he's taking Southwest. That's 3 in like 4 or 5 days, huh?
Yeah. Well, two physical crashes and I think two slight mishaps.
Not much going on down by you, Joe.
No, good. It's good.
Can't
It's
be a bad thing.
74 degrees.
This
Yeah.
this bundle right here though is going to be heading for you,
Which one? Oh, yeah, we're just gonna get rain.
California.
Yeah, we're just getting rain out of that. Oh, come on. Okay, save that. Okay.
So did you
Oh,
do
I gotta
anything today, Joe? Or
Yeah, I went two things. I'll show you both. I get the computer to work.
Hmm.
I know you were going to go fly someplace.
Yeah.
Did Johnny go too or no?
No, he's over that. Now, I gotta find this thing I just loaded. I just didn't come up. Hold on. No, he didn't. He was at his house. Let me do this again.
I know I was going to show you my. I got my new case for my my flip.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
My new hard case
Yep.
for my flip.
That's a
Oh
nice
no.
case.
There it is, Joe.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a nice case.
Got it on Amazon. It took like almost 5 weeks to get here.
Shit.
Of course, it came from China.
China.
How'd it take 5 weeks to get here? The flip ain't been out for 5 weeks.
That's what I was thinking.
What's that?
You better look at that date.
It's been
Flip
out
ain't
the
been out
best
for
part
5
of
weeks.
3. Didn't the flip come out 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Am I lost? Hello,
What?
Brenda. When did the flip come out?
One,
I
it
thought the
ain't been
flip
5
came out
weeks.
on the 15th
Yeah.
It's not
14th.
been, it hasn't been a month yet.
Or 14th for you, 15th for me, I thought.
Amazon.
And the hell did this picture go? Saying it's on there. Got a picture on the laptop somewhere, on the desktop somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I can't find it.
No, that case was ordered on the 17th of January.
That's 2 weeks
2
Yeah.
weeks.
and small change.
Where's this other one?
And I'll tell you when I got the flip.
You got to flip the week before.
Yes,
11th or 12th?
I got it on the 17th.
17th. Oh, you got them on the same day then.
Because I
Ordered
I
the
ordered
same
it from DJI, but it doesn't say when I ordered it.
Oh, okay.
You ordered it the day it came out. You got it that Friday.
Yeah, the 14th.
and
Yeah, I was
you
going to
ordered
say
it
the
the
Order
14th.
14th is
placed
the
on the
day that it
14th.
was released.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's the order. Order placed on 1/14/25 and paid on 1/14, shipped on 1/14, and I received it delivered on the 17th.
Yeah, 9 a.m. Yeah. Okay, yep.
Find out what's going on here. Yeah, I sent this place to Johnny. Hold on a minute, we'll get it together.
Hello, Donald.
Hey, Donald, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Donald. Again.
Hey,
Groundhogs.
Brenda. How you doing, Brenda?
Just give me both of them, stupid thing. Still not getting what I want. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it. It's
Welcome
gonna just take
to
a
my
second.
life.
I'm trying to get it. See, that's what I like about Apple better. Apple would click on two pictures, and keep both of them. You know, IBM, they're switching them out on me.
Yep.
So that's what the difference in Apple. This is the first thing I did. I went and got my canes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, yeah, I went and got my canes
Oh.
today on the way home.
Awesome.
Four
Now, what
chicken
is
strips.
that?
4 chicken strips, Texas toast. That's the sauce that goes with the chicken, coleslaw, and French fries.
All right, that's
And I ate my coleslaw.
what did that cost?
$11.
Wow,
It went up.
that's a nice meal for $11.
Yeah, I'm about full. I'm not eating any more today. And then I went to Fontainebleau, but look at this playground. Paul, check out this playground.
Yep.
That's brand new. They
Nice.
just built that within the last couple of months because I haven't seen it out there. I haven't been out there for about a month. But there was no flying there today because they had about 90 kids on it.
Oh, it was full of kids, huh?
They were
Yeah,
just
but I guarantee
testing.
you. Yeah, I
They're
walked around
obviously
with the
testing
drone.
it out.
Oh yeah, I walked around with the drone and checked all the measurements through everything. So it'll fit through this right here, this section here, and it gives me about 2 inches on each side, 3 inches on each side. So I'm gonna fly this thing through this ramp and out these ramps. I'm gonna do the Avata 2 in there. I'll get there one day when nobody's there, you know. But that's gonna be a good flight.
Yep, Donald's got a birthday today.
29.
For the second time around, or third.
Probably 18th.
I know Donald was going to work on his projects today, but it's his birthday. I would imagine that the family be doing something for his birthday. I'm guessing.
Mm.
Knowing Donald,
Like
he'd
Eeyore.
probably tell him, no, I don't want it, you know?
Like Eeyore says, it's just my birthday.
Yeah.
No celebration.
Pretty much all the ships are locked down they've got one more tanker that's headed upbound. It's almost to St. Clair, which is south of me. And it's heading for Sarnia. Nothing in Lake St. Clair. Nothing in most of the lakes.
Let's go back and do this again.
Wonder what Lance is up to.
Mm. Well, he seemed to have got his situation under control with
Yeah,
the
now
live.
that he can fly live. I don't understand how he's doing it, but he's doing it.
I mean, you can do it. You just gotta turn your phone. You gotta have it all hooked up through to the drone. I don't. There's no reason I want to do it live.
No, because it takes your concentration off of what you're doing. In my estimation, but that's just me.
Mm.
That Canadian goose is mooning everybody. Watch him. He's going to go down.
Look at that pool dude.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Donald. Hogging the playground instead of letting people FPV. Yep, that's what it was built for. I
That's
totally
right.
agree.
Yeah, that's what I said. Y'all got to get out of here for about 5 minutes. All right, I'll get out there when they're all in school. I ain't stupid. The noisiest little kid in the neighborhood outside. He always screaming.
Really?
His parents must scream all the time.
Well, look at the size of that one.
Mm.
Well, can you stop, please? That's just a child. Leave him alone. I know he's noisy.
Yeah,
Okay,
there he
stop.
went.
That's the male in the back going after the female. Watch. Hey, come here, baby. He said, I dare you to stick your head down again. Man, I was flying. I did a little easy acro deal. Came back, took my glasses off, and standing right next to me by my foot is a little dove, just sitting there looking at me. A little dove was sitting there just looking up at me, side eyeing me. Like, you got some food? I wish I'd have had something.
Here comes
There's
Mark.
Mark.
Hi, Paul, Dominic, Joe.
How you doing, Mark?
Mark.
I didn't realise how late it was. I just had to pause the film I was watching so that I can come on. I was watching Sonic 3.
I watched Groundhog Day today. They're playing it on one of the channels all day, back to back to back.
Oh
to
yeah,
back.
I'll bet. Yeah. No, I was watching Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
And one thing I'm fascinated about that movie is I watched it recently, and I reckon I've seen it probably 40 or 50 times.
Yeah.
And each time I go through it, I seem to find something more, something different. So
Something you
it just
caught
really
something,
shows
right?
you. Was that?
You caught something.
Yeah, yeah. It just really
Mhm.
shows you how sometimes you're just not concentrating for the whole movie.
Brenda says hi, Mark.
Brenda, Donald.
It's today's Mad Ball's birthday,
Dusty.
Mark.
I know I wished him a happy birthday this
Yep.
morning.
Yeah.
Well, this afternoon here, but this morning there. Brian. But happy
Hey, Jim.
birthday again,
Jim.
Jim. Mm-mm. To the telly.
There he is. Happy birthday.
Joe said I needed to show everybody my shirt.
Okay.
My wife gave me this shirt for my birthday.
I like that.
But
Not only good
Nice
looking,
shirt.
but I drive a dune buggy. Okay.
right, but today
Ah.
the shirt I'm wearing is the one I got for Christmas.
Just an old
An
guy
old
with a
guy
dune
with a
buggy.
dune buggy.
Yeah, everything's been Doom Buggy related this year for some reason.
Oh, good.
Well, you've been working on it a lot this year.
I've been working on a lot for a couple of years.
Mhm.
Well, what's for dinner? Are you having a big birthday dinner or what?
No, my sort of son-in-law, my daughter's boyfriend, wanted to cook some short ribs, some beef short ribs, and he's never cooked ribs before, so I'm showing him how to grill, how to
Oh,
smoke
okay.
ribs.
So you're cooking your own birthday dinner.
Not my birthday dinner. He wanted to cook ribs for Vera, whose birthday party was yesterday, but he didn't plan ahead, so we're having to cook them today for
Oh,
her.
so it's a day late for Vera.
Stupid little girl, first birthday, she's getting 3 whole days. What do I get? I get 10 minutes this morning.
And then you had to go to work.
Welcome to the adult world, Don.
But I
That's
got over
funny,
it.
Donald, because she'll have plenty more birthdays.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I don't have as
Not
many
fair.
left. We should make it special for me.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
agree.
because you're winding down, not winding up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He won't have as many birthdays as her from now on.
Yeah,
Stupid girl.
yeah. Yeah,
I hate
that's
her
a
already.
really good comment.
I'm gonna, as soon as she grows enough hair, I'm gonna pull it.
I don't blame you.
She's out right now.
Just make sure
There-
if you pinch her to leave a mark, leave it somewhere where you can't see it.
Hey, Joe, show Don your dinner.
I did. I sent it to him.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
You told me I need to put jalapenos on it.
I said it needs jalapenos.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing as I did last night.
I was going to. I was just too lazy to go put them on. I gotta admit that. I was going to get them.
Yeah. He went to the butcher yesterday. He came home with those beef ribs, and he also came home with a package of elk meat. He wants to eat elk meat for some reason.
Okay.
So today, whenever he's trimming, I had him trimming up the fat cap off those ribs. And He's like, well, he's gonna throw it away. No, we're gonna throw that in a pot. We're gonna render that off because you're gonna need to add some fat to that elk meat.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
got that on the stove rendering. Just about done. I'm not gonna get down to crackling stage
Mm-hmm.
because he's only got like a small little brick of elk meat.
But you only get crackling on elk.
Yeah, he bought 1 pound. And so
But there isn't enough fat under the skin of an elk to make crackling.
no, I'm talking about the fat right now. I'm getting the fat rendered off of the beef, off the beef ribs,
Uh-huh.
because we're going to add that to his elk meat because there's not enough fat.
Mm.
Usually, it's really lean. So
Mm.
I told him he'd want to add just a little bit of fat to it. So
Yeah.
I'm doing that on the stove, rendering that down. Get the water off of it and basically keep the tallow to mix in with the elk meat.
Mhm.
I know what I'm doing, sort of.
Dominic, is it warming up there again, or is it cooling down?
Well, it's
Had that big
25
storm
degrees
go through,
Celsius.
right?
It's 25 degrees Celsius, which we're nudging into the 80s by now.
Didn't you say you had a big storm go through?
Well,
Yeah, had a big storm last night. Your morning. And going by the temperature 24 hours ago, it was 30 degrees Celsius then, which is what, 86 or so Fahrenheit. It's only 25, so it's 5 degrees Celsius less than it was 24 hours ago. But having something in the vicinity of, mid 70s overnight, it does make it pretty hard to sleep.
But with my heating on, my house doesn't get above 70.
Well, I don't have any of that. Hello, I think the guy's name's Ed. Ed 204 Winnipeg Drone Life. I believe I remember his name's Ed.
Drone life?
Yeah, I think his
Mhm.
name's Ed.
Was it Ed 209, the evil robot in RoboCop?
Yeah,
I think it was.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's 204. WPG for some reason.
WPG would be Winnipeg, I believe.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's Brenda. You got to remember when you're first flying, you just do what you can do and learn what you just slow and easy.
Yeah.
send it
go
fast.
up.
Just send it.
Up and down,
Yeah, up and down, and then you do
up
the
and
box.
down. Yeah, do the box.
Then a figure 8.
Just send
Yeah,
Figure
it.
eight.
Just send
figure
it.
8.
Is she
Yeah.
doing
Joe says just
FPV?
send it, but I mean that's the way he treats the
Is it-
Neo.
Yeah, is she doing
I'm trying to
FPV?
break the knee. I can't.
Just send it.
Yeah.
That guy that deliberately breaks stones on his YouTube channel couldn't break it either. He did eventually, but it took a hell of a long time.
So
I might
Brenda,
take
what
the
are you going to
Neo.
buy? You going to buy a Neo?
She got one.
Brenda doesn't have a Neo, I don't think, does she?
No, I
No.
thought she bought I think it was like a Mini 3K or something, a Mini 4K. Thought she
I
had
don't
one of
know.
those, some Mini.
I thought that's what she was going to buy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks.
Okay, yep, it's Ed from Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was either on Uncle Bill's or on Art's show.
No,
I think-
he's been on a few times on Paul's.
I know, but I'm just saying in the last
yeah.
couple of days we found out it was Ed from Winnipeg. So
Mm.
happy to meet you.
Yep,
Yeah, it is all about practice. Just go out every day if you've got a spare hour. If you've got more than one battery, it's even handier. But that's how I've been doing it. That's how I did it. You get yourself, those little soccer markers, and you place them in a square, and you try and fly through that.
yep.
That's what I was doing.
We used to have a sports quiz program on television called Jumpers for Goal Sticks.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Because when you used to go on the field when you were kids and you played football, it was always the jumpers got thrown on the ground for the goalposts.
Yeah. Considering the fact that we've got 2 more goalposts than you.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult for you. Yeah.
Well, it just means we need 2 extra jumpers.
You need a pile of jumpers about 10 feet high.
Yeah. No, you just basically, because you've got 2 big ones and 2 small ones, so you just make something higher. It was, the good old fashioned days when you'd play cricket and use a rubbish bin as your wickets.
Yeah, your goalposts aren't the same as rugby, are they?
No.
Your inner goal is narrower than your higher, taller outer goal.
Yeah, the 2 out the 2 goal posts are twice the length of the point post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think in Gaelic football, they're still the same width.
The Gaelic football is very similar, it's just it has a soccer net under it.
Yeah. But I think it's the same width.
Yeah, they are the same width
Yeah.
here as Gaelic. That's why we have what's called a hybrid Gaelic Australian rules football game called international rules.
All right.
And
Brenda,
what
what kind of a drone are you looking for? Brenda says she tried to buy a drone today but wasn't successful.
Okay.
Oh, probably means a second-hand one on Facebook then.
Yeah.
It's very difficult not to be successful if you go to a shop for one.
Yeah. And the Gaelic football, their pitch, I'll use the word pitch, is basically the same size as a rugby field, but it's a lot smaller than the Aussie rules field.
Yeah.
So what we
Yeah.
did was we did a mash of the 2 rules.
Mm.
So it's a very interesting concept. They used to play it every 2 years, but when COVID hit, they haven't played it for a while. So I reckon they should bring that back because that was very entertaining watching Irishmen playing our game and watching ours play their game. Even though we've got a handful of Irish players in our competition, I think we've got. I know there's one at my club. I'm trying to think. I think there's probably 5 or 6 in the whole 800 player combination because there's 800 players spread over 18 clubs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is that all there is? Just 8? Well, that's 18 clubs in the main league, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, that's the main
You must
league,
have-
but
you
there's
must
no
have minor leagues as well.
relegation.
Yeah.
We don't have any relegations.
But do you have minor leagues as well?
Oh, yes, we have minor leagues. We've got the minor state leagues and then the minor state leagues.
Yeah.
So you can have
Well,
three, four, five,
we
six
go all
different.
the way down to Sunday league pub teams. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got them as hi Joel.
Hi, Joel.
Yeah, because we've got
Joe, what's up?
I can only talk about my state, Victoria. We've probably got seven. We go 7, 8 deep,
Mm.
and some of them are just just random players. But the talent league is what we call it, and that's the schoolboy football.
Mm.
They're the ones that can be drafted into the AFL.
Uh-huh. So that's like college ball in America.
Yeah, it'd be similar
Yeah.
to college ball, but we don't get as many people watching our college football or schoolboy football.
Yeah, we don't get anybody.
Probably get a handful of
Other than-
people.
other
Most
than-
of,
Yeah.
I'd say most of the crowd are just talent scouts from each of the respective clubs, and that's usually probably 90% of the people watching. And I'd say 9% would be parents.
Mm.
Because we have Next Generation Academy, and that is
Yeah.
where our players start at 14, and they can work their way up and play in the AFL. But just because you're in that league doesn't mean you're guaranteed a spot.
Yeah.
You can play
guess-
second tier
I guess
pretty
it's
much
similar
all your
over
career.
here.
Yeah, just the way as I said, it's just the way it sits sometimes.
Mm. But I mean, you mainly see them coming from the actual main team's academy. Like City will have an academy, United will have an academy for
Yeah.
teaching younger players. And
Yeah,
they
but
bring
at the
them up.
same
But I
time,
suppose they have to come from somewhere in the first place.
yeah, they do have to come from a club, yeah, but they have
Well,
to
no,
also
not
register for the
Not
draft.
from a club. I mean, they have to find them from a school or something else.
Yeah,
Get into the academy at the main club.
yeah, but secondly, you have to actually register for the draft, so you have to put all your
Oh
details
no,
in
I'm talking about like
from you.
from 7-year-old onwards kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, it must be different over there then.
Yeah, the academy isn't classed. We have high schools that are called academies, but the academy at a football club is just the youth training.
Yeah, it's similar.
Mm.
Whereas over here with our academies, you don't if they're at academy for say my club, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to play for my club. Another
No,
team
that
can,
is true. Yeah, they can.
yeah,
be
another
picked
team
up
can
by
come and
other
steal
teams.
them.
Yeah.
But we get a discount
In
because
fact,
every time when you actually draft someone in our game, every position on the draft list has a points value to it.
yeah. I mean, like somebody that plays for a Premiership academy, but may not be good enough to get to the first team or even the second team, or the under 21s, might be good enough for like a League Two team.
Yeah.
And they might be either got on loan or transferred completely to that team. And they'll start then and they'll be playing in professional football, just not at a high standard, but they can work their way up. Yeah.
That's actually something they're trying to add over here is a loan period too.
Yeah.
Because we have several other periods where you can pick up players, but at certain times of the year, if you get an injury, stiff basically.
Yeah.
But basically,
a friend of mine's son plays for Oldham Athletic, but he was on loan to Huddersfield for a whole season, and then went back to Oldham again.
Yeah, because what happens is after the end of the season, each club has to do their list management and they must delist at least 3 players.
Mm.
So at the end of the season, you've got everybody going through and saying, "Oh, okay, he's not good enough. He's that," and then basically they go back into a different pool
Mm.
of delisted free agents.
Yeah.
Because they've already been on a club list. And then on top of that, you've got the national draft, which is where all the young kids are, and the young kids get picked up. And then
Yeah.
on top of that, you've
I
got
mean,
the supplementary selection. If you've gone through all your list, and by the start the preseason now, if you've got an extra spot on your list, you could invite players over to train with you, and you might be able to add them. So there's
yeah,
3 different parts of the end of the year,
yeah.
which is
Whereas we
October,
don't
November, December over here. You
have an
can say,
official
okay, we've
draft.
got a need for this player. Let's
Yeah.
try him out.
Yeah, we just don't have an official draft. It's just a question of if somebody thinks you're good enough, you might get taken on.
Yeah,
But
but
there's no actual draft of because we
yeah,
don't
well,
have
we actually have a draft order
we
because
don't have a college football system.
yeah,
Mm.
but it's what we're trying to do is we're trying to make it as though that the teams down the bottom of the ladder get more um, chance to rise from the bottom than making the
Mm.
top teams better.
Yeah,
So the way we do it and the way our draft is,
I
the
have
team
to,
that finishes on the bottom gets the first pick.
I have just noticed I've forgotten that. I had to turn my background off when we were streaming the funeral. I forgot to turn it
Oh,
back
okay.
on.
Our fish tank looks good.
I've been cleaning it out. I've emptied all the plants out, and since I cleaned it like 4 or 5 days ago, all the algae's grown back on the inside of the tank, so I've got to clean it again. And I'm not putting all the it's all plastic plants that I use, and they were full of algae as well. So we've had to scrub the algae off them. But,
Just throw a couple drops of bleach in it.
Yeah.
I have an algae side that I can put in it, but I also have fish that eat nothing but algae.
Oh, that's good.
They just don't eat enough of it. So I might just
Get more of them then.
get more of
So
them.
get some more fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will be. I'll be restocking. I'll be buying some more fish. Sometime next month, probably. But might have to just let it calm down and clean the filter back out again, and then put the plants back in and then restock it.
Mm.
It might be a few weeks off before I put more fish in it yet. It's bloody expensive now.
Mm.
You're talking 6.5, 7 quid a fish.
Jesus. Mm. It's been well, it seems every hobby is expensive at the moment.
Yeah. When I started in fish, it was like 50p or a quid for the maximum, and the more exotic ones you might pay 2 quid for.
Yeah.
Now, exotic ones you might pay 20 quid for.
Well, it seems as though everything gets popular. People start price gouging on various things.
And I'm glad I don't keep koi like Uncle Ray. Yeah.
Yeah, Captain Ray. Yeah,
It's
koi are
not
expensive.
price gouging. If something becomes more popular, that means it's in more demand, and it's not really price gouging. It's market price.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
you've got a good
Yeah.
point. You do have a good point. I think I used an improper
I mean,
terminology.
the record size koi, which was about, I think, about 4 foot long, and the guy actually couldn't put his arms around it, I think was something like £200,000 that it was worth, something like that.
Dang.
Mm. Interesting.
I mean, for a 4-inch koi, you're talking 20, £30 now.
Yes.
I had goldfish in a pond out in the garden.
Yeah.
Out in the backyard, but I just went to the bait shop and got some feeder fish.
Mm. Well, like I said, even goldfish are like £6, £7, £8 each now here.
Not at the bait shop.
Oh, okay.
Well, we don't use goldfish as bait.
Well, these are like feeder fish, but they are
I
cheaper
mean,
there.
a goldfish is a carp, effectively.
They're a carp. They'll get as big as big as they can for the container they're in.
That's it.
Yep. So the bigger the container,
Yep, the
the
bigger
bigger
the
the
tank,
fish.
the bigger your fish get.
yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that's why you get a really big tank.
I have got a really big tank in my other garage, which
People always ask me. In fact, I was asked today if I feed the fish out there. It's like, no, they eat the algae. They're carp.
Yeah.
If I feed them, they'll
And
just get bigger.
they eat the insect as well. The insect
There's
larva.
always a stray insect that comes in.
Yeah, there's insect larva that gets laid in the pond. They'll eat. There's insects that land on the surface of the water that they'll.
Mhm. Oh yeah, they're equal opportunity eaters.
That's it. They don't get short of food. Yeah, the tank I've got in the garage, I've thought about, and I know where I want to put it. I just need to put 2 RSJs between the outside wall and the chimney breast wall to be able to take the weight of it down the wall to the ground underneath the foundation. Because if I try and put it on something just on the floorboards and the joists, when I fill it, it's likely to go through it. It's 6 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. And I worked it out. When it's full of water, it'll weigh just over 2 tons.
Jesus Christ.
Dang. Oh. What do we have in here?
And I wanted to put tropicals back in that, which also means heating it. So that'll cost more money as well. But you can get a lot of tropicals that are smaller than a couple of inches. So you get a lot of fish in it. So you'd have like different schools of fish.
Especially with those little neons.
Yeah, neons, danios, barbs.
Yeah. I remember when I had a fish tank, I used to have a lot of those.
I wouldn't bother putting any guppies in it. The last time I had guppies, I ended up with hundreds of the bloody things.
Yeah.
They breed worse than rabbits.
I know.
Platies are nice.
Yeah.
Mollies breed the same as guppies. They're a little bit. Dwarf gouramis look good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put cichlids in because they like eating smaller fish.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I used to breed convict cichlids. And angel fish, they like eating small fish as well. So you got to put in them. There's a few nice catfish. You got your
Oh,
box
definitely. Yeah.
Corydoras for cleaning the bottom of the tank.
Mm.
And I like Pimla della Pictus is a lovely looking silverfish with black spots.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I'd agree with that.
And then Plecostomus and Hippocastatum, as well as the sucking loach.
Yeah. I was just gonna bring the loach up.
Yeah. And clown loach are nice as well.
Yeah.
Orange and white striped.
Mm.
Had an aquarium set up when I was younger. When I was like 8 years old, maybe 6, 8 years old.
Mhm.
And I was in City Park fishing and caught a little small perch about the size, must have been about the size of a quarter, right? So I took the perch home, threw it in the fish tank.
Bigger than
About a
that.
week later, all I had was a perch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You done ate everything.
Yep.
Well, it will.
Well, I was 8 years old. I didn't know that.
It's a predator.
Yep.
Yep. Ate every fish I had in that tank.
Mm-hmm. Now, I was surprised that small that it would eat, but it would get bigger. I mean, a perch.
Well, it got bigger in a week.
A perch will go to foot and a half, something like that in length, perhaps. Mm.
Oh,
Nice colour.
hi.
They interbreed with the pike as well to create the zander.
Mm.
We get a lot of zander on the Norfolk Broads.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want little fish that are not going to get too big to live in an out pond, you can do roach, gudgeon. They'll do fine. They won't go more than 4 or 5 inches.
There it is. Put together a glaze for these things with butter and balsamic vinegar and Worcestershire sauce.
We never bother putting the Shire on it. We just call it Worcester sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, I call it Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Watch
And
your
Joe
sister
calls it
sauce.
wash your sister sauce.
Yeah.
Watch your sister.
It is Worcestershire sauce, but we never bother calling it that. We just call it Worcester sauce. We all know what it is. Why bother putting the last bit on it that isn't needed?
Just another example of you people ruining the English language.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Probably means why they lost. They probably didn't bring enough ammunition because they didn't bother with it.
But we did pronounce it properly.
Yeah, speaking of which, I might go make me some proper tea in the microwave.
Don't forget to add the milk first.
And a lemon.
So I've just had a proper coffee.
Hello, Warren. Hit me with
Hello,
your
Warren.
best shot.
I might try some chocolate milk with it this time.
Oh my God.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, chocolate milk will go with coffee because you end up
Oh,
with a mocha.
okay.
Mm.
Should I take it?
Yeah, I made my wife a mocha
Do
yesterday.
it.
Mm.
Okay, I gotta ask y'all, should I take it? Guys, for my two Avadas and everything, he offered me 930.
I didn't think you
I was
wanted.
asking 1,000. They gonna go back with 950 to see if he goes for it?
Yeah, just go back with 950 and
Yeah, and if he says
and if
940,
he doesn't hit, take the 930.
Because I'll be honest with you, I don't care if I sell it or not. You know what I mean?
well, what you going to get? An A3S?
No, I'm just gonna put it back in the bank.
All right.
If I buy anything, I'll tell you, if I bought anything right now, I would buy another Avata 2 just as a backup. But I don't
Warren?
really need it. You can't find it
Your
by itself.
answer is yes.
So what you selling it with? Both of that and what?
It's got 2 Avatas, it's got 4 batteries, it's got the goggles, it's got the motion controller, and the case.
No, that's worth it then. Yeah.
Yeah, just you put it back in the bank and wait for the Mavic 4 Pro to come out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mavic
That's what I'm
4.
thinking about.
Yeah.
It's the Integra goggles. It's got 4 batteries. It's a good deal.
Mm.
Because the 2 drones by itself are worth about $600-700.
Hmm.
More than that. If you bought the drones by themselves, they're $400 a piece. One's got no flights on it. One's got 18 flights on it.
And the Integras are probably going to be 400.
Yeah, another 400 right there, Integras.
Yeah. And the batteries are 150 quid each.
Now wait, he's also said he'll offer me, if I pay the shipping, he'll give me 1,000.
How much is the shipping?
Shipping won't be
20
more
bucks.
20 bucks, yeah. They're definitely worth it then. Take his hand off.
Yeah. If it's 1,000 with shipping,
Yeah.
considering
He's
the
saying
fact that
929.
it's not going to be 70
I'm
bucks.
a farmer. I'm looking to try this to scare birds away, right? So I need it fast. My offer is 1,000 if you pay the shipping.
Where is he first?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out. I'm asking what's his locate. Where is he located? Might be right. I didn't ask you anything, Alexa.
Yeah, because if it's in Canada, the shipping goes up.
Yeah, but find out where he's at. It says United States. That's all it's telling me. Let me find out where.
Was it on Facebook?
No, you don't have his name. That ain't helping. I have the real name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but on the message he sent you, surely you can click on him and then go to view his profile.
Yeah, it's not that I did that, but it's not giving me any name. Just giving me his handle on it.
It must be friends only kind of thing. Yeah.
Don's still cooking ribs, is he?
Possibly.
Short ribs. I think.
No, I think he'd be smoking the ribs, so that'll be outside. He's doing the fat off the ribs.
Do you? I always thought you could boil the ribs and then smoke them, or can't you do that?
Then I would never tried.
I guess you could. I mean, especially pork ribs rather than, I don't know about beef. Pork ribs you can boil because you end up with like ham. But yeah, I know he usually smokes them from raw, I think.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, you can boil ham ribs. Yeah, definitely.
it's obviously a different facility than what Dusty feels.
Not only that, but if you boil ham ribs, the bones are almost soft enough eventually to eat with the rib.
Yeah, I asked him his location. I said, I'll consider doing 1,000 free shipping. I just need to know where you're at. I said, as soon as I get paid, I can ship it out tomorrow. You know?
Mm.
And they see if I sell that, I'll probably pull the Mini 3 Pro. Keep it.
Oh, have you put that on for sale as well?
Yeah, because I was gonna do sell both of them and get the flip. Because I wanted to use the flip for what I use the Mini 3 Pro for, because the propellers are shielded. I don't want to put
Yeah,
prop
but
guards on the Mini 3 Pro.
from what I've seen of various different things, the Mini 3 Pro outperforms it.
Maybe, but the picture's better with the 4, with the flip.
It's pretty much the same camera.
Different camera.
They put the same sensor and camera on the Mini 4 as they had on the Mini 3. They just did a bit more on the software behind it.
Yeah.
It's got a
But
faster,
I think the camera would work for me for what I do.
processor,
Yeah.
but its obstacle avoidance is crap.
But I'll be honest with you, I'd probably keep the Mini 3 Pro, because I've got the Scotty's case for it and everything else that I could hook on my belt and everything. So I just take it with me. Just makes me carry the drone, the controller, and all kind of crap on my belt. You know. Where the flip, I could actually put it in the bag and make a deal to hook on my side.
You know something? If you sit the Mini 3 Pro folded up next to the flip actually takes up more room.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bigger.
Yeah, it is.
Well, what I like about the Flip versus the Neo is the fact that it has a SD card slot.
I agree with that. Yeah, but then again,
You hung up on that SD card.
Well, because all the doing ones I do every time I fly, I pull the SD card, put it in the computer, edit it, and then take in.
Well, with the Neo, all you had to do is plug it into the plug and take it right off.
You got to turn the damn thing on, right?
No,
no,
you have to turn the Neo on. Just plug it in.
Off. As soon as you plug
That's
the
all I do.
computer,
I
Neo
plug it in the computer, take the thing off. I put it back on it when I'll go to fly to erase the internal.
Well, I'm so used to swapping SD cards out. It's an old man thing, I guess.
And sometimes you got to learn a new trick.
It's like having a 20 gigabyte SD card already in it.
Yeah.
But that's only for the Neo, not for every drone.
No, it's just the Neo.
No, just the Neo.
The Neo isn't hard to get off. That's why I
The
don't.
other ones, I think the Flip's got 2 gigabytes in it. I think the Mini 4 and the Mini 3 have only got 2 gigabytes internal as well.
Yeah,
But
something like that.
the Air 2S has got 8 gigabytes in it, hasn't it? I
Yeah, I've
think.
got 8 in mine. Yeah.
Has the Air 3S got 8 in as well?
Probably.
I use the Mavic 3 in it. Yeah, that's got 8 in and
Yeah,
all.
Mavic 3's got 8.
It's only it was only the Cine that they put a 1 terabyte.
Cine's got 1 terabyte.
got
Yeah.
1 terabyte.
That's
SSD
overkill.
drive. Yeah. That's because it does ProRes.
I
It'll fill up-
understand that,
It'll
but it's
fill up a
still
terabyte
overkill.
with ProRes easily.
See you, Donald.
Is he going?
He's just gone.
Did he wave? I
No.
didn't see him wave. All of a sudden he just gone.
His phone might have dropped out.
I'm still in chat. Okay.
I went in to change my background back and forgot to do it. Went into the backgrounds and didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, I hate it when you do that.
Shall we put on?
Yeah, the iPad was on 1%. Okay.
On the Groundhog Day.
Oh, Beamer.
It's where he went to go get piano lessons and he
Oh, yeah.
they threw the little girl out that was having lessons.
Yeah.
Let's make it. That'll do.
Oh, that's what it was. I hate when I'm doing something that's just completely. I start talking to y'all, or I start doing something else. I was watching TV, yelling at the dog, talking to y'all, and I forgot what I went back to go do.
Mark,
Mm.
is that your car, Mark?
Yeah,
It's nice.
it is.
I bet you could pimp around in that.
It's only it's a 318 BMW CSI.
You see that, Joe? You see his car?
Yep.
We just don't get enough good weather for the top to be down all the time. Even the roof's dark blue.
Oh, great.
It's got like a beige leather interior.
Oh, nice.
Looks like a gray interior.
Yeah, it looks great here.
Is it grey? I can't remember whether it's beige. I think it is. Is it grey?
Looks like a grey.
It's kind of, yeah, I guess it is kind
A
of
grey beige, we'll call it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that's great. That looks like that might be a UK gray, UK beige.
No, it could just be my eyesight. It's got to go into the garage. Some little twat knocked the driver's door mirror off it.
Oh no.
My daughter bought the big Silverado.
What's that?
A while back, she bought the Silverado from my son Justin, and what she was doing is she was paying him the payments and driving it. And she's driving down the road one day and takes her mirror on the passenger side off on a mailbox.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, he was pissed.
Oh yeah. The if you can't sort this mirror out and put it back on again, a new mirror is £150 just for a mirror.
Mm.
But actually, I tell a lie. A second-hand mirror is £149. God knows how much getting a new mirror from BMW would cost. Probably closer to 400.
I might have to go to New Orleans tomorrow.
Even the mirror glass on it is like 80 quid.
Tomorrow they're going to start ramping up security for the Super Bowl.
For the
Tomorrow
Super
it goes
Bowl.
into full effect.
Yeah.
And I might have to go over there because somebody's coming down and they're going to go over and look at the memorial and Bourbon Street and all of this. I want to go down there and see him.
Mm-hmm.
Christy Nome.
so what do you, oh yeah, so what do you gotta
I wanna
get
go see her.
press credentials or what?
I'll go down there. I'll go down there and hang out with everybody shooting pictures just to get some pictures of her. Because if she's in New Orleans, I got a chance. That's how I look at it. She ain't across the world. She comes to my neck of the woods, I get a chance here. I have to cut my hair and everything. I'll go bring all of this out there. I might even have to shave good. They got a headline. I got to find this headline and show y'all this headline. For 1
East
minute.
Coast Thrill says Mark, he wants your front license plate.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? That's not its original license plate. That's one that was added on to it.
Okay.
That's 800 quid just for that.
Mm.
Its original number plates are over there in the front, somewhere in this room, in a plastic bag, along with the original logbook and the paperwork for transferring the plate over. But it had that number plate on it when we bought it. It's just that the guy gave us the old registration and number plate as well, so that if we want to, when we change the car, we can keep the number plate and put the original one back on it. Because that number plate is actually 2 years older than the car. That's, what is it? That's RS51. So that is late 2001, and it's actually a 2003 car.
Looks good.
Oh, it's in really, really good condition for a 20-year-old car.
How many miles you got on it?
It's got about 130,000 on it.
130,000 kilometers?
Miles.
Miles, okay.
Yeah, we don't use kilometers over here, Paul.
Oh, okay.
So y'all know how they've changed the law here in Louisiana with concealed carry and everything, where it's constitutional carry, if you're a veteran, you can carry. So it's a lot of reason we can carry now, concealed, right? So when the French Quarter had their little deal happen, the guy had 2 coolers. He brought bombs into the French Quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they came out with the rules for the French Quarter through the Super Bowl, and this is the headline right here. It says coolers are out, but guns are okay.
Yeah.
So they can't ban the weapons in the French Quarter, but you can't bring a cooler in there. That was the headlines that came out yesterday. I thought that was pretty cool.
But that's only, you can only carry, it's not open carry, it's, you have to be licensed, right?
It is concealed carry, it is open carry in state of
Oh, it's
Louisiana.
open carry there too. Wow.
Yeah, but in the French Quarter, you can't open carry, but you could conceal carry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's a law against open carry in the French Quarter. But since the
Okay.
law went into effect, you can conceal carry. They tried to put an injunction on it to say, well, if you can't open carry, how can you conceal carry? They said, because you can't see it.
Exactly.
That's what they said. They said you can't see it. Like that. So that is gonna be a test this week.
Now, is your son got to go take duty over there at all, or?
He hasn't said anything yet. I think they did have a group of people that work with SWAT that are going over there from Covington, but he wasn't picked because he didn't make SWAT again.
Oh, okay.
And you know why he didn't make SWAT?
Why?
Because he had one of the scenarios. There was a guy that he told him, "Need your hands in the air in the SWAT in the practice, right?" And he had his hand on his gun. He said, "Put your hands in the guy." Totally complied with him, like that, and he put him in cuffs. And he said, You still should have pulled your gun." They said, "Why? We wouldn't do that in a normal scene." He said, "You were SWAT. You want a different kind of scene." He said, He still complied 100%. But that's why they didn't put him on.
Sounds to me like whoever was testing him has got a little bit of an issue with your son.
Oh, I guarantee you. And you know what? He told him, he said, and Slidell said, "Well, that's not even a fail. That's a teachable moment." He said, "We'll just tell you when you got somebody you're not sure what he's got, you pull your gun no matter what. When we're running SWAT, because we're there, we're looking for the worst of the worst." He said, "But you didn't do anything wrong." That's what Slidell told him. But Covington didn't, and he's mad because what they're doing is they're taking a bunch of them and bringing them over there to work the Super Bowl.
In fact,
He's going to wind up working the street over here.
You see the number plate on the front
Yeah.
is white with black writing. Well, the number plate on the back in the UK is
Yellow
with black writing. Yeah. But you don't have to have a number plate front and back, do you? You just need it on the back.
Yeah, back plate. That's all we need over here too. I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't have two plate
no.
system, Joe, do you?
Not
Yeah,
in
wait.
Louisiana.
No, we have to have them front and back. That one. Now, on the original picture, that car is actually pointing in the other direction.
Yeah.
It's pointing left to right rather than right to left.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's actually outside right now.
YouTube splits it over.
Jim's right. It is darker here than that. The cameras make it look lighter.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It's pitch black outside here. I mean, it's nearly 11 o'clock at night. But no, that's a picture from when we bought it. That.
Yeah, Dusty. Yeah, it's dark here right now.
But yeah, your screen looks lighter always than it actually is, doesn't it?
Right.
Them cameras have got really good sensors on them.
Yeah, because sunset here was at normal sunset. Right now is like 5:58 or something, and it's 6:10. But because it was so cloudy, it got dark earlier.
Mm.
And when I was down there today and I was shooting the ship, that's all ice along there, and I was pulled straight in, and I almost fell around the back of the car. I feel my shoes were sliding, you know?
What you
It
need,
was icy.
what you need is a pair of golf shoes.
Well, I'm wearing Crocs down there, and the Crocs got the ribbed bottoms, you know?
Yeah, but golf shoes have got spikes in them.
Yep. But you know, even spikes on ice, you still can slide.
Mm.
I get a kick out of that photographer guy on Caddyshack. They're in the bar and Bill is playing the piano, going crazy, and there's a girl that's dancing next to I can't think of his name, but anyway, he put his arm around her and she took it off.
Mm. Yeah, I do like Caddyshack. One of my favorite films.
Yeah, it's on back to back to back today because of Groundhog Day.
As well as they're just playing all of what's it? Well, Caddyshack didn't have a groundhog in it; it had a gopher.
Gopher, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, there was a few good ones, like Happy Gilmore was a good golf one. Tin Cup. They're supposed to be making a Happy Gilmore 2, aren't they? With Adam Sandler.
There's a tanker gonna come up here.
Oh.
It's too dark for me to go get it though.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the trouble. When you look at your screen, it just doesn't look too dark to go and get it, does it?
Nope.
See, there's the ship. It's coming around. Right there. Damn camera operator don't know what they're looking for. You can see it now. It's an Algo tanker.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have had a good flight out there with that little bitty when you got that nano.
Mm-hmm. We still got a nano.
I think he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have all his deck lights on. Usually the front of this is lit up. You can see inside through the windows, but
and can expect a high of 40 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 22 degrees.
Yeah.
The guy lives in at McNeil, Arizona.
Okay.
Well, it's not that
That's
far,
fine.
really, is it?
Not that far. Let's see if I can get an idea what this thing will cost.
What is that thing it keeps putting up diagonally across the corner of my picture?
Can't see it.
And it's gone now. Every now and again, it comes up in the bottom right-hand corner of the YouTube picture.
Oh, okay.
There's a diagonal brown line comes on. I don't know what the hell it is. It's not me, and I haven't got anything near enough to the camera for it to do that. Trouble is, if I tell you that there it is, because I can see it on YouTube, the YouTube's 20 seconds behind us on, what's it, Zoom.
Yeah.
Has your camera gone off, Dominic, or has it come back on again and I just haven't seen it yet?
No, I've taken it off because I'm on my phone now.
All right.
I'm making a move. Right.
I
Joe,
said it.
Joe, what do you guys think?
I said at UPS, $32.
Yeah, so you're still getting $9.70 for it, near enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're still going to hit me too for about 13%.
Why?
eBay.
All right.
Fucking eBay.
Yeah.
eBay have had a zero charges on sales recently. Are you sure that it's not a no charge for selling?
I don't know. I have to check. It would be nice.
Because they've
This
been
one I think
doing,
was a 13%.
they've done
Yeah.
that. They've done that for a bit now. In fact, I think I got one. I'm sure the last thing I got from them was saying that they were actually not going to charge for selling anymore.
What did you sell, Joe?
Haven't sold it yet. The Bovada, the original. And the guy is offering me $1,000, but if I do free shipping. Still, if I come out of here with almost $900, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah,
Like 850. It's not a bad deal.
Hey guys,
Fine.
hey,
Hello.
Lance,
Hey Lance, what's up?
I'm gonna go live here in about 10 minutes. I want you guys to see if you can find me. It snowed here.
There you go.
Oh, am I in place? Hold on. I need to go live. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm all kinds of places again, so hold on. There I am. Get out there. Am I still on?
yeah,
Okay,
Still
sorry.
on.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Nice car. Whose is it?
Mine.
Is
that's
that yours, Mark?
Mark's car.
Oh,
Is that a BMW?
it is
That's his pimp mobile.
a 318 convertible.
Nice.
You'd swear it's light down there, wouldn't you?
You would. It still looks daylight.
It's darker than a butt crack. What's funny is when you're down there along the river and there's ships going up or down, or even the current going down, you hear this crackling noise. It's the ice. Crackle, 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 crackle.
Yeah. Yeah, because even if it doesn't look like it's frozen and the water's still at the surface,
Yeah,
it could
you see
still,
that's
could still
ice
be
there.
ice on, still be ice under the surface.
Yep, ice, ice, ice.
Mm.
Because right now outside it's only 26 degrees.
Yeah. Not good. Not unless you're skiing anyway.
Gets down underneath the bridge, it'll get even brighter.
You go out flying today, Joe?
Yeah, it is.
Where'd you fly?
Fontainebleau Park.
That place you sent me, the little toy
Yeah,
park.
I didn't do that playground because of the there's too many kids in it.
Well, just send it.
Too many.
It's their fault if they get in the way.
I was trying to think about it, but it
Yeah.
was too many.
Shouldn't they be at school?
No, not today.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, it is Sunday, isn't it? Forgot. Okay. I've not got back to reality yet.
How about you, Paul? Did you fly?
I flew a ship earlier this morning. What'd I get? I got the Algoma Innovator downbound.
Yeah, the fee is 12.35%. That's what they will charge me
So
for
on
selling that thing.
on 1,000, that's
120 bucks.
123 bucks. Yeah.
So I'm gonna make $850 off the deal.
Well, 123 plus your 30.
Yeah,
I
plus
would-
my 30, I'll make around $850 total.
They don't charge fee on postage, so not the postage. Well, you can't because
Yeah,
you
but he's
agree.
not paying the shipping, I am. So I'm looking at $152 I gotta come out of my money, out of the thousand.
Well, I mean, did you put on it or best offer?
Well, we're negotiating right now. He said he'd give me the 1,000 if I do the free shipping.
Yeah, no, I mean, when you did the listing, did you put a price or best offer?
Yeah, I did.
Right. Because otherwise, he wouldn't be able to negotiate with you anyway, because they don't
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
people.
they can't stand that.
No, they
They'll
don't.
kick you off.
Yeah.
But I've been with them for 30 years. I'm at 100% over 30 years. And I used to sell, at one point in time, I was doing about 3,000 a month in sales with stuff.
All right. I think I've been
I
on
was making money on eBay.
2011. I think I joined eBay, something like that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just don't know if I want to let it go for $850 technically,
Mm,
you know? Because like I said, I don't care if I sell it or not. Because I like flying it myself.
mm.
It just gives me another drone to fly. But again, it's also I don't fly it as much. So I take the 850 and run, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I wait till after, if all like this, it goes up to 12.7 on the 14th. They're going up.
Mm.
Let's see.
Rory won today, Mark.
Mm?
Rory won today, and I think Justin took second.
Yeah. Yes, I've not been watching it. I should have done today, really, but
Yeah.
I've been busy trying to sort bits and pieces out.
Did anyone watch Joe Flodleo's live stream?
He's on right now.
I don't think he's on now, is he? He was on about an hour ago. And Chris crashed his drone, and then I went and got my hair cut, so I don't know if they found it or not.
Yeah.
They were just starting to walk the walk of shame as I was leaving.
Yeah. So what do you think, Lance? The two Avadas I have, 4 batteries, the case, and the filters, the integral goggles, and the motion control. $1,000 is what he wants to give me for it. And when it's all said and done, I get $843.59 out of it.
So divide that in half, you're getting $400 a drone-ish.
Not counting the integral goggles and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only one controller, one goggles, just 2 drones.
Oh, one
Yeah.
controller, one goggles. Yeah. You know, they just seem to be sitting.
Yeah, 843 could go right back in my pocket, you know.
Yeah. That would get you 2 flips.
I ain't buying a flip. But that
Yeah.
also give me 800 towards the Mavic
Joe,
4.
Joe, you said if you sold that drone, you were gonna get a flip.
I said the Mavic. I said the Mini
The
3 Pro.
Mini 4. Yeah. Mini 3.
No, originally you said the flip.
No,
No, if he sold the Mini 3
Mini
Pro,
3
he'd get the flip.
because it's the flip would replace the Mini 3 Pro. This was just to sell.
You don't have the Mini 3 Pro?
Yeah, I got it. I've got that.
Why would you replace it?
Because I figured it'd be easier. What I want to do with it when I'm flying around people, I'd rather have the guarded. I don't want to put prop guards on the Mini 3 Pro.
Oh, you're saying the flip would replace the Mini 3 Pro. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I think because of the difference in the camera and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I think about it, I really don't want to. I'll probably just keep the Mini 3 Pro.
Mini
I
3
love my Mini
hell of a
3
lot
Pro.
quieter than the flip as well.
Yeah, that's because I use that a lot, the Mini 3 Pro, when I'm doing like parades or stuff like this out here in Mandeville.
Oh, yeah, if you put the
Now
flip over them, they
you've
do
replaced it with the Neo.
Yeah, right. At first I thought the picture wouldn't be hell, would be bad. You know, it's like, I don't know. I got to make a decision on this.
Oh, Jody,
That's probably a good deal, Joe, but and this is on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing coming out of my pocket. Yeah, all the shipping and everything will come out of out of the money I
Buyer.
collect. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it'll come out the money he pays. I'm still paying for the shipping. Stop. Stop. And it might be even cheaper, the shipping, because I'm doing it through PayPal, just double checking. When you do it through eBay, it's going to be a different percentage. I might get it for maybe $25. It's just an estimate, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Drone Shots is trying to give you a deal. Look in
What's the
chat.
deal? No, I've had people offer me $700 for it. No. It's worth every bit of $1,000. It's got 18 flights on one of them, and it's got no flights on the other ones in the box. What I'm saying, it don't hurt my feeling to keep it, but I don't fly it enough. I would have preferred. I have it on Marketplace, but I haven't had anybody bite for a while on it. You know.
Yeah. You share sound, optical for viewing. Okay, guys, I'm going to share with you my snow shot, my snow. You see me standing there in the snow?
yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hey, just a quick tutorial, not a tutorial, but a flight in the snow. in the Pacific Northwest started snowing this morning, and it's been snowing off and on. Not a lot of snow. I mean, we don't get a lot of snow anyhow, but there's kind of a look at my roof and how much snow is on there.
What
This
are you
is about
flying there, Lance?
Mavic
10
3
o'clock
in the morning,
Yeah.
and went around and flew just a small circle. And here you go. Check it out.
Here we are,
Okay.
here we are. Here we are. Here we are.
I look suspiciously like a golf course to me.
Who would have thought this game, this flame would still be burning?
I didn't know you lived on a golf course.
That all these blenders would still be churning.
Yeah, for
Not even we on our
30
bended knees could have ever blessed it.
7 years.
Not even I with my head in the sky would have ever guessed it. But here we are for a family reunion costume barbecue. All the black sheep family outcast and a freak or two. No, the hat tricks and the gold bricks still don't have us down. Still a party for the hardy when we come to town.
Looking inside, that's where we're
You're still grinning and we're still winning. Nothing
Down
left
at
to see.
the golf, you just have to use it too loud. Lot, man.
As I go flying down this endless way. And here we are. We're the
What are you gonna do? Land on the table?
I don't. I land on the deck.
Oh, you're laying it right out on the deck.
Yeah. I took off from the table, but
Very nice.
and I'm gonna go fly the Air 2S. So I'm gonna go do a live shot here in a couple minutes. I'll let you know. Maybe you guys can,
Oh yeah, it's still light out there.
yeah, have my channel open and see when it actually comes on.
You're welcome.
Actually, before you guys go, I may run down there and do it real quick and then come back up. So look for me live in about 5 minutes. And I'll leave this open and I'll just come on back up. So be right back.
Dominic left us, right?
He's still down there. I don't know if he's still here.
Is that me?
That's you.
Oh, I had you on mute. I've been
Yeah, he's
talking.
still-
Well, we
Yeah,
haven't heard
but-
from you in a while. And I says, what happened to Dominic?
I thought I was talking. I'm on the Bluetooth in the car, and I thought I'd unmuted.
No, you
So
were
I've been-
muted.
So I've been speaking all this time, and you haven't heard.
Not a
No,
word.
yeah,
No.
bit.
I'm not used to the whole new Bluetooth setup, so
Well, and the thing of it is it didn't on here. It didn't show you as being muted. It has your background.
okay, interesting.
You know how sometimes it has the speaker with the
Yeah,
cross through it.
yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's
Interesting.
why I asked somebody. I says, "Is Dominic gone?"
Fascinating, man.
So what do you think, Dominic? They gonna sell it for 1,000?
It's up to you. if you want to pocket the $840-something.
Yeah, if I hold on though, somebody local might give me the 1,000, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say, a bird in the hand's worth two in the bush.
Yeah, but if I find a 2 in the bush, I'd rather have 2.
Yeah.
I think about it for a minute.
It just depends. Do you feel lucky, you know?
Do you feel lucky, punk?
I always feel blessed, you know, so it's like,
You've gone all Dirty Harry on us.
yeah.
You feel lucky, punk? Did I fire 5 shots or did I fire 6?
That's what they're telling Mahomes. Do you feel lucky this week, punk?
Yeah. Great to see them lose.
Yeah, what he's saying, he said the reason he offered me 929, he doesn't want to spend more than 1,000. That's what he's
Yeah.
saying. If I covered insurance and everything on it, put 1,000 insurance on it, still $32. But then when, like I said, when I go through eBay, it might be $29, $28.
Yeah. And when he buys, he has to pay an extra too, right?
What do you mean you have to pay extra?
There's a fee to buy.
No.
No.
Oh, it's only on the seller?
Yeah. I have to pay the selling fee.
I thought
He's
there was a
paying-
buyer fee on there too.
No buying fee. So it cost him an even 1,000, right? And what'll happen is then they'll take the fees out of my money and the shipping out of my money. And then in a couple of days, it'll be in my account. They'll tell me, go ahead and print the label. It's mine once it cleared. And then once I ship it, as soon as they see it's picked up, they kick me the money. I might go box it up and make sure the weight's right and everything else. I'll do that in a little bit. But he ain't going out till tomorrow anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Make sure I got everything together because as soon as he pays me for it, I've also got to go in and take it off my account.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now I got a big question. The only thing bound to my account is the drone, right? Not the goggles, right?
Right.
Yeah, so once I do that, the goggles done. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it. That way I'll just bring it tomorrow to UPS and let them take it. So the UPS is 5 days. Post office says 3 days, but I don't believe it.
I don't know whether your goggles are or not, to be honest, because you have to log in to your account to update your goggles for firmware
I
updates.
don't think because let me go on my phone.
I can't remember.
I could ask Johnny. I don't think I am. Go on this thing. Let's look.
I mean, I've got the goggles N3, but I haven't really used them yet.
Device management. All I got under device management is one Avata.
Well, you've not registered the other one because you haven't opened it yet.
Yeah. So the only thing I got to do Here's well, that's the Avada 2. Don't do that one. Let me see. Yeah, it says all I gotta do is hit remove device from account,
Yep,
Hmm.
and that's it.
Yeah.
So I've got right now on my account, I have an Avada 2, Neo, Air 2S, the Avada. I got two Avada 2s. One of them is the one that crashed. I gotta take that off, I guess.
yep, remove that.
Yeah, but I gotta go make sure that's the right one. We have to go double check before I remove anything.
Doesn't have a date on it, does it?
Now you see, I got an Avada 2. It says bound to. It says remove device. Doesn't have any flight, any distance time for some reason. That might be the old one.
Could be.
Don't you have to have the drone switched on to remove it from your account?
No,
No,
no.
but somebody
Yeah, they
else
have- they have
cannot
the drone.
register it if it's still on your account.
Yeah, I know. I've got 3 drones that are still on somebody else's account. My Mini 1, my Pro Platinum, and my Air 2S are still on whoever they were's account. I've got to
Yeah.
send.
See, why don't they? Okay, I have serial numbers.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got
I'll have to look at the serial number, the aircraft serial number to make sure.
I've got to send
Because
the
that one
serial
might
numbers.
be the one. This one's activated for 230 days. See, it's activated, so why isn't it showing any flights?
Because they don't log them anymore, do they?
Drone Shot says, did you see where another Airbus caught on fire?
No,
Yeah, another
that must be the one in Houston, right?
I don't know.
Oh,
I know the Houston
No, I didn't see
caught
that.
on.
I didn't see that.
Did you even see
Hey,
my live
Brian, you're
stream?
right. It might be worth $12.50 tomorrow, so I don't know if I want to let it go. And just think, if somehow they get banned in the United States, it might be worth $2,000. You know? Yeah, Houston had one, but what was that Airbus? Is that somewhere else? They said he cooked it.
Did you guys
Yeah,
see my live
that
stream?
was that was United Airlines that caught fire
Hold on,
in
let me-
Houston.
You can't count on us, Lance.
Gosh, I can't count on you clowns. It's a 3-minute flight, and I took you inside my house.
Hold on. Yeah, you were streaming. We weren't paying attention to you.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
look how crazy that is.
yeah. Snowing and you're standing there. We got your feet in your waist. I'm glad you had pants on.
Yeah, aren't you?
Yeah. Now, when it took off, it pixelated.
Yeah, and it looks like it's quite pixelated now as well. I'm noticing
Yeah.
that. The whole flight is that way. I don't.
That's pretty good snow.
Yeah,
Digital Gaming says, Joe, it won't be worth more because the market could be flooded with used drones.
and
But depends on how
and
fast
Paul,
mine is
Paul,
flooded with.
Paul, I land on the table just for you.
There you go.
Yeah, it's pixelated other than that.
Is it pixelated or is it just still snowing?
No, it's pixelated. It works for a couple seconds and it pixelates and it works and it's pixelated.
Yeah, it kind of flashes like.
I'm gonna see it pixelated when I get inside. I'm gonna take you guys inside with me, and we'll see if it stops. It doesn't look like it's gonna stop, but oh, maybe it is stopping once I'm
No.
inside. Taking you through my kitchen. Showing you the snow.
I thought you were gonna fly inside.
And I'll take you out the front door. No. Look at all that snow. If you're out the front door yet, you'll see all the snow coming
Brenda
down.
says hi to you, Lance.
Hi, Brenda.
Not pixelating.
Yeah, it's not pixelating at all. It was just so it was the weather that was doing that to my, must have been to the drone.
Yep. Maybe it was just too cold.
Okay. A successful flight.
That's some good snow.
And got my hair cut, and it was pretty good snow on the roads from here to the place I get my hair cut. And
Yeah,
coming
Justin,
back
Lance has got his camera off on this screen because he's doing a live stream from his camera.
Mm-hmm.
and so
Lance
So-
Cadena, if you want to go look.
as soon as I pulled into my neighborhood, it stopped snowing. It was really funny. I mean, it was snowing like crazy on the main
Nice.
street. And then, so 5 minutes ago, when I went out to fly in the backyard, we could see it snowing on my golf course, but not in my backyard. It was, I mean, you could see the
Dominic
huge
in the
flakes.
tram.
Yeah, I'm in the tram now.
Yep.
Nothing.
And away we go. We're running away.
Oh.
There's Lance.
Yep. Yeah, Lance, you saw that playground?
Yes.
They just built that.
Yeah,
That's
it looks
gotta be
brand
within a
new.
month.
Yep, looks brand new.
Yeah, I went and took pictures I put my drone next to some of the gaps and took pictures to see. I've only got about maybe 3 inches on each side on a couple of those things.
And the tugboat, you have more room than that. Go send it.
Well, I'm gonna do that playground because I walked around it and looked at it, and you can come up the way the ramps are made. You come
Yeah.
up the ramps, follow it around, and if you don't want to try to make the turn, you can go up above through the next one, and then come back through the other way. So there's a bunch of areas to go through. I may try that. I don't want to go through it slow though. I want to go through at about 10 miles an hour. So I got to have that thing really thought out and planned. Because I don't want to clip it and have to go get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they got one area that should be able to turn around and go up where the slide's at. When you get into the slide area, it's gonna be it's a really tight turn to get out of it. But if you do a little bit of drift to the left, you should be able to hit the opening to the slide. And the slide is an open slide, so you should be able to go right through that.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
try one of those closed ones. One of the closed ones and hit it and go up and try to stay without hitting anything.
Oh, yeah, that would be tough.
That would be cool though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. I love playgrounds. Did I ever tell you I love playgrounds?
I think there'd be a prop wash in that though. That's the only thing that'd be a problem.
Mm.
You get up in there and that thing start trying to do flips in that, you know?
Hmm. But it's only going to drop 5-10 inches, you know, so it's,
Yeah, and it slide all the way back down.
yeah,
Then hey, if it slides all the way back down and it's still running, you just as soon as it hits out, take off.
there you go. Or go the other direction, go down it in case it acts
Yeah,
up.
that's what I was thinking, going from the down part where you'd bring it down. That way it might, the propellers will be fine. You might hit the bottom and just skirt it the whole way and come sliding out of it.
Yeah.
You know, that would be cool. And then you come out of it real quick, go high and do a power loop.
Exactly.
That would be the greatest drone ever.
Mhm.
But we're gonna have to get out there one day early, in the middle of, like in the daytime, when there's everybody at school.
They just said on the news, they're sending a Marine Corps division to Guantanamo Bay to get it set up and ready for the detainees.
Yeah. Yeah, they said, I didn't hear division, but I heard Marine.
Yeah.
Schools are running scared right now.
You know what gets me mad? Schumer comes on today and he says, yeah, now Trump put tariffs on Mexico, so your guacamole is gonna cost more. Well, what about the people that are coming from Mexico that are killing people? What about the crap that they're doing to us, you know? You worry about your guacamole. And it don't affect him because he got more money than all of us together.
You see what Justin put in the chat? Trump just signed
No.
another order to get rid of 600,000 Venezuelans temporary protection status. They have 60 days to get out.
Good. It's good.
I don't see that in the chat.
Yeah, it's the third. You got on top chat or live chat.
You make sure you're on live chat.
On live chat, third one up. Yeah, he's signing shit every day. And he's on there talking about it. He sits there, signs it, and talks about it for an hour.
Up at the top of the chat, you can click live chat, or you want live chat.
Okay.
Hey, Lance, write
Yeah.
this down. Paul's teaching you some tech.
Okay.
Date and
Okay.
time.
Hold on. I'm going to get a glass of wine on that one.
Oh, and I forget that he's got that stupid name now. Digital Demon Gaming.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Justin.
and then in parentheses, clown, I think. Yeah, clown. I see that.
Yeah, that's what that little thing in the background, the clown. The clown, yeah, that's what it says. It's a TC on that.
Oh, Justin, we love you, buddy.
Yeah, believe that. Hey, Justin, seriously though, we got to figure out how to get into my BIOS. I'm gonna figure out that tonight. When I looked at Lenovo's, I'm just gonna email them and ask them, how do I get into it? Because I have got to clock that thing to the right 3200. I don't know what did it. Now, you know, the only other thing I added was Stream, because I was going to go ahead and get liftoff, but I don't have Stream signed in right now. I wonder if that has something to do with it. Actually, I think I took it off. Yeah, I took it off. I don't have it now. Yeah, I got that off already.
So Dominic, you headed home, or where you headed?
I'm heading out.
Going out, huh?
Yeah,
He's
going
going to
into the
recruit some
city.
girls.
Yeah, no, I'm going into the city to do a couple of things.
Well, you got to collect the weekend money from the girls.
There's that thing in the corner of my picture again.
Oh no.
Don't know what it is. It's gone.
Justin says Canada can't afford to take on America. We're talking about 24 trillion economy to a $2.4 trillion economy. They'll lose.
Hmm.
And Joe, I think he sent you a message. Find out tonight. We can work on it tonight. Try escape. We didn't try that.
Yeah, we tried all that stuff. I'll find out. I'll see what I can figure out.
Is Justin too good to join us? He hasn't been in a month.
Oh yeah, you know, he's busy.
Yeah.
Now head
He's
of
a
Fortnite.
famous bus attendant now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, what do y'all want? I already see something happen. Something up. Loki comes around the corner, and Cleo comes around the corner with him, and she's standing over there barking at me. Oh, oh, oh! Y'all, what y'all think? What y'all trying to? Y'all cahoots and something?
Hmm.
No, no. It ain't cahoots on something. No. No. When you keep leaving me treats on the floor, I'm not giving you none.
Why do they call it Keen's chicken fingers?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
Why do they call
I'm
it
so.
that?
It's the company,
Oh, okay.
Canes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they actually it's like Canes originated in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Same thing with like walk-ons, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And they're right by LSU, so they started the big deal there, and then they went franchise, and they're pretty big now, both of them. You figure after a football game, they're one of the only things open at night in the area. So you got lines of cars of people, all the kids coming home. You got 4 kids in the car getting $50 worth of food every time. So they're not going to go out of business, for a while. Because by the time they get out the games, Chick-fil-A's closed.
On Sunday, Chick-fil-A's closed on Sunday.
And they close at 9 o'clock. Because believe me, it gets me when I'm leaving the stadium at 8:45, and I can't get to Chick-fil-A. Or when basketball games end at about 10 minutes of 9 all the time. There's no way to get to either that or Popeye's fried chicken, but Popeye's fried chicken hasn't been the same. I don't know what they're doing different.
And stay off the shit. Or we get the couple of guys
Give
in
me
dark
that.
screen here.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be where I hit Popeyes around 9:30 at night. They close at 10. And they knew me when I got into the line. I get up in the front and they'd see who it was. And I'd order like the big box or something like this for $6. And by the time it got to them, I'd have like 5 pieces of chicken in it. They just add extra chicken in it, get rid of it all,
Yep.
Now, whatchamacallit does that. Chick-fil-A does that at night. If you get in there late at night, if you can get in there like the last 1 or 2 cars, if they got like 3 or 4 sandwiches made, they'll ask if you want a couple extra. They'll give them to
Well,
you.
didn't you say one time Walmart used to do that all the time, the deli or whatever,
No, that's Winn-Dixie.
Winn-Dixie?
You want
Winn-Dixie
to
does
say,
that, but they haven't been the same lately.
you want to say
Mm.
to the show, well, leave the free ones in and take the one I have to pay for back out again.
Yeah.
That's what it don't work that way. I tried. You see, Winn-Dixie used to, they've changed the whole style. They must have a new manager or something. Now you get a lot less for the same price. Like you might get 6 pieces of wings for $2.14, whereas before you got a bigger tray with maybe 20 wings in it.
Mhm.
So they've cut it back drastically. And the last couple of times I've gone over there, they've been dry and everything else, so I just don't get them. You got to, it's hit and miss. You never know when.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna pack it in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
If
gonna go
it's
see
time
about
to pack
packing
it
this
in,
box
then-
and see what it's gonna
Yep.
cost.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again in the morning.
Let's pack it
All
in.
right.
Pack it in.
Pack it in.
Bye
That's
for
later.
now.
Go back to
Pack
one
it
of
in.
watching Sonic 3 and then I'm going to bed.